What's up, guys? I just want to go over my basically I want to go over the idle setup I've been running because I've been doing something slightly different. As you see here, obviously it's like this is like the standard. You get a pack size effect. You need one possessed spirit. For rogue, this is obviously for rogue exiles. And then we have quant pack size, etc. This is kind of settled, but I don't know. The quant seems not that high a value since you have 300 quant anyway on your map. And then I have to take actually one of these 1x3s has to have extra ritual chance because we're actually trying. I've been trying this now for I don't know the last day or so, which it doesn't seem like much. 40% with two of them to drop an additional currency item, and then the ritual altars. That's the important two mods on this. Oh shit, my alarm's going off. But 40 we have 40% additional currency items, which I don't know. Basically, I did this strat for like 5 days. I didn't drop a single lock or mirror, and then I mean, within using these for around 24, maybe like 30 hours, last 30 hours of gameplay, I've dropped 4 locks and a mirror. So, I mean, I'm not sure if I've just been getting luckier, my drops got better, but I don't know. This seems to be the only thing I change when with this. And then for the 2x2s, I have one of these. Ideally, I'd have a 4 ritual idol, but, you know, they're kind of really expensive, so... And I didn't really want to sacrifice the amount of rogue exiles or the chance, which if I bought a worse one with 4, I would have to do that. But other than that, another good mod, Scarabs found are less common, which it's not as important since I'm not even using the Scarab smalls anymore. The one thing is that made me even switch was here, let's look at the Scarabs. Like, pretty much every Scarab is, like, cheap. The only Scarabs worth anything now are Ultimatum Scarab of Catalyzing. And, like, what else? I mean, Perseverance, if you get it. Even Glittering, I think, is under 100C. Yeah, Glittering's, like, half a Divine. Containment. So, you're basically looking for Containment or Catalyzing. So, I feel like there's only 2 really good Scarabs. So, I mean, if this is going to give you a lot more Divines, Sacred Orbs, and then in that regard, you're gonna just see more mirrors, locks. I'm not fully sure if it's true, but I don't know. That's just been my like data so far. This is my pilfering ring. We're at 39 sacreds, 1 mirror. I feel like it's around like 1 to 18, 1 to 20 sacreds to mirror. So technically, a second mirror I'm kind of due for. I don't want to like say that, but. And of course, like, we gotta show a map. Everyone wants to see a map, always. I mean, this is, like, probably my favorite strat. I made sure there was a Rogue Exile map before I started the video. But, I mean, here's my build. Obviously, it's been getting upgraded constantly. As this strat is very lucrative. Very low cost per map, too. And, yeah. My build kind of pretty much handles these well no matter what now. Here, do you want to see them? If you guys want to see the mods, this is 96% reduced damage, extra damage from crits. I think it has, yeah, it has LE res too. At the end of the day, like, I don't know, we like demolish these rogue exiles now. Pretty much the only time I feel like the mobs are even living for very long is like 2, 3, 4 tank mods. Like, really. I'm still not sure how I feel about, like, the red altars, but I don't know. I've heard a lot of people say, like, you use red altars on this strat. The only reason I even actually initially swapped to red altars is I needed Grand Eldritch Implicits, and I just saw that they were way more expensive. Like, it was, like, 2 times the price, so I'm just like, I guess. If I'm gonna get Ickers, I might as well get the ones that are way more expensive. And, like, obviously a lot of the negative effects of the red altar is like chaos damage and stuff, which we're CI, so we don't even care about chaos damage. I see here 25k ES. It's pretty hard to like die. I think I'm around like, I don't even know, 800 million DPS now. So it's like, the DPS number is pretty crazy. As you see here, like, I have literally 100% reduced damage from crits, and, I mean, look how fast the mobs still die. They also have Ellie Res. How much pack size is this map even? 137? 291 quant. I think next up, like, I gotta upgrade my idols, though. I've kind of been trolling on my idols for a bit now. You could get, like, a little bit more, like, pack size and effect, which would be kind of nice. EDH. I don't know how many people are, like, have started doing their Rogue Exiles yet. But, I don't know, like, to me, this is, like, one of the most fun things you can do in PoE, like, just infinite loot dropping. Oh, shit, dude. Oh, shit, dude. Wait, do I have div card dupe? Oh, that's... I recently scried Nimi's card on here, and that's the first one I've actually gotten. That's pretty sick. That's pretty sick for the YouTube video, like, you get a dupe Nimi's card. Log in. I mean, dude, wait. 20%, dude. We won the 20%. I've been, like, doing this boss. Is this boss even worth it? It still is worth it, right? I think Fallens are still, like, a few divines each. This boss always bugs out for me. I do too much damage to him now. I've even been leveling, dude. That's how strong my build's gotten. I'm literally leveling in Titanic maps. Which, like, for anyone that is doing these, they understand how, like, impossible of a task that almost feels. Because when your character, at almost every stage of your character, it just literally, you just die. Anything looks at you and you're just dead. It's kind of nice, too. I'm like, almost evade capped when you consider blind. I recommend this too, like, overcap your fire res so you can click the fire res altars. I still wish I had a little bit more fire res, but it's kind of hard to get. Wow, and Stacker's sick. Just like in original Settlers, and Stacker just feels amazing. Gives you so much damage, so much survivability. Probably my favorite stacker. I've never played Strength Stacker, but I imagine just having immunity to chaos damage is going to feel better than whatever Strength Stacker is going to give you. The one advantage of Strength Stacker is your, like, original sin, which is obviously, like, nothing's going to have resist. Which is kind of sick, but... Would have been cool to have a Wildwood map for a vid. Maybe the next vid I'll try to, like, get a Wildwood for it. We'll try to do a Wildwood. Because the Wildwood maps on Rogue Exiles, like, it literally feels like I'm in Affliction League again. I'm just smiling the whole time. Constant, like, tinks. I don't know, what card are you guys scrying on your City Square, Toxic Sewers, whatever you're doing? I tried some Toxic Sewers too, but for me it's like, I feel like it's way easier to buy a lot of City Squares in bulk, so I just run City Square in that because of that. I have Divine Beauty on Toxic Sewers, and then I have Nimi's card on here. That was like the two highest EV cards I could find. For a while I was running Apothecary just for the fun, but I think Nimi's card's probably better, just in terms of, like, it's more common, plus I just looked at Maba Exiles, like, the data. Like, pretty much Divine Beauty and Nimi's card look like the best two. But Divine Beauties are pretty sick to drop too. How's everyone doing in this league? Like, I don't know, for me this is like peak fun PoE though. I feel like this event's almost gonna be like more than 3.26 in terms of like juicing. So enjoy it while it lasts. I saw PoE 2 0.2 got announced, so I'm kind of excited for that. I'm hoping there's a lot of changes. They've been cooking for a while now. I feel like there wasn't many changes in PoE 2 initially, so I hope they like are working on making it really good. As for me, PoE 2 at first, the end game was so lacking that like I really like didn't enjoy the game that much. An economy reset would be sick too though. Like replaying now with knowing some information about the game instead of like, just going in fully blind the first time. But that's basically my strat right there. As you see, like way less Scarabs drop, but end of the day, the Scarabs like are starting to all be not worth anything anyway, because there's a few Scarab farm strats that are pretty crazy from what I've seen. But there it is. That's basically my strat. I mean, here's my idols again. We have 2 of these. Basically have 4 of these. And then you need 1 of them to have Possessed Spirit. And then just 4 of these. The more things on this, the better. You can also run, like, there's 5% effect per map quality. You can run that as, like, a budget. I feel like even my build, idol-wise, is pretty budget still. Like, I still have to upgrade all my idols, pretty much. I feel like none of these I'm, like, satisfied with. Which, at the end of the day, it's kind of good. Always having room for improvements, never bad. 67 million gold. Like, look at this. GGG knows how to make an event that makes you buy quad tabs. Just look at this. We have 9 quad tabs basically full of idols. I don't know if you guys are doing this too. I just literally have them all as 1 divine, and basically whatever one you ID one and put it in there, and it's good. It's literally, you're just gonna get spammed at 1 divine. So it's like, I don't know, it's basically the best thing I've found. Other than that, that's all. I stream all day, every day. If you ever want to tune in, come tune in.